Hello and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. For today's video, we have a lot to talk about. So much that I didn't want to just put them all in their own separate videos. So, especially with recent news coming out just today as of recording this, this needs to be said and out of the way. And it's going to be in three separate categories, which is Ryusoulger is going to be our next season of Power Rangers, right after Beast Morphers is over. And so, Ryusoulger is getting adapted next. I'm going to talk about that first. Then I'm going to talk about the Dino team-up next. And it's Saturday night as of recording this, so the first episode of Season 2 of Beast Morphers just came out today. I saw it, and I'm going to talk about that next and wrap up the video there. And so, Ryusoulger is next. Awesome. I'm all for it. Like, with my thoughts of Ryusoulger, I'm not going to talk about my thoughts of Ryusoulger now. I'm going to review that show in like 3 months. So look forward to that if you really want to know how I feel about Ryusoulger. But what can I say though, except for I like how Ryusoulger looks. Like, I like the suits, I like the morphers, I like the weapons, I like the collectibles, I like the Zords. From aesthetically speaking, I like how Ryusoulger looks. It looks amazing. And the fact that that show's getting adapted a lot sooner than expected, I'm cautiously optimistic for it, because this is a chance for us to actually get something good. And yeah, and people are complaining right now saying like it's too soon for dinosaurs. And it's like, and really, okay, let's think about this here for a second. Like, KamenRider was like in 2013, and KamenRider came out in 2013, so that was like 8 years ago, like 8 or 7 years ago, and Dino Charge / Dino Supercharge was like 5 years ago, and Ryusoulger now, it will be coming out next year. So it would have been like freaking 6 or 7. Wait, yeah, let me think. It would be like freaking 6 years since we had dinosaurs. Like, and they're saying, oh, that's too soon. Like, I'm curious right now, when is too... No, my biggest... It's not even a matter... It's a matter of it being too soon, but really, do you not realize, like, I don't even know where to go. My mind's all over the place with this. Like, people saying that it's too soon to do dinosaurs again, despite we're completely in a whole new era now. So it's like, straight up, give this a chance. Like, literally, like, give this a chance. And people are thinking about this because of how long it's been since we had dinosaurs, and they already had their thoughts about Ryusoulger already, since the show is almost over. For the show part, keep in mind, literally, we're in season 2 of Beast Morphers right now, and people like Go Busters wasn't really all that popular when it was out, and we're in season 2 of Beast Morphers right now, and season 1 was fantastic, and I just hope season 2 can live up to that. Please, season 2, live up to that. But yeah, like, let's straight up give this a chance. Like, Hasbro is in charge of Power Rangers now, and I think they made a safe call going with a 6-Ranger cast, because with Q Ranger, it's way too many Rangers and characters to work on and develop there. And with Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger, you're literally trying to balance out, honest to God, 2 teams. So I don't blame them with not doing something that's too overwhelming. Because, and like I said, these writers are still new with Power Rangers, and so let's let them get comfortable first before they start getting their feet entirely wet in Power Rangers. But yeah, and with Ryusoulger getting adapted into Power Rangers, like I only have one critique. Actually, no, two critiques. One's a personal thought, the other is with the show. One, I would kind of want them to drop the medieval knights motif and actually, I don't know, I want to see modern Jurassic Park in Power Rangers. Like how the newer Jurassic Park movies are, some scientists like using science to restore to life dinosaurs. I want to see that in Power Rangers. I want to see some freaky scientists use science and the morphing grid to create freaking Power Rangers gear and Zords. And I know we technically got that with Dino Thunder, but I want to see that again and a lot more next year. And now, for my critique with the show, Ryusoulger has one too many power-ups, so only keep the ones that are important. And what I'm basically trying to say is cut that black vest power-up that they have in the show with the Ryusoul caliper, because that one's completely unnecessary. Like, one of the things with Ryusoulger that I have to really glare at is that there are literally way too many power-ups. Like, all the ones that are tied to a Zord, you can keep them. Red's Battleizer, you can keep that. I would complain about the auxiliary power-ups, but since they're the collectibles, they get a pass. But yeah, that Ryusoul caliper power-up, that one's completely unnecessary. But so yeah, I don't want to overhype this right now, because like I said, I'm very cautiously optimistic for Ryusoulger getting adapted. Because heck, with Go Busters getting adapted, I had no idea how to feel, and I actually like I like Beast Morphers. And honest to God, watching Beast Morphers, it makes me want to watch Go Busters. Because I like the characters, I like the suits, I like the weapons, I like the Zords individually. There are some combinations where I would really want to go at. But yeah, Beast Morphers makes me like what I see. And that's what I want from Ryusoulger coming in the Power Rangers next year in 2021. And so let's just relax. Like I said, Hasbro is new at this, and so it's better for them to not do anything too overwhelming and just let them get comfortable first. That's all I'm saying. In case anyone's asking, yes, I am drinking lime Bud Light, because all I've been seeing so far is just people comment on Ryusoulger getting adapted. Like, ugh. That was a joke. Do not take that seriously. Now, on with the other news. The team up with Beast Morphers, Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and Mighty Morphin. I really haven't talked about that before, so I'm going to talk about it now. Where was this 6 years ago when Dino Charge / Dino Supercharge was out? Like, seriously. The fact that they're just now doing that team up, it just seems so unnecessary, because Hell, it looks like something that they should do freaking next year. Because they literally, why didn't they do that when Dino Charge was out? Because that was the Kyoryuger Go Buster team up. And hell, Go Busters was even part of that big battle. So what are they doing? It's so, like I said, it's unnecessary now. Because it's unnecessary now because Dino Charge isn't the team that we are to focus on. That's Beast Morphers. And they literally don't fit in. And yeah, they literally don't fit in because of their motif. So what's even the point? I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Like, if they actually do serve a point, then, or if they serve a point in some way, I don't know, surprise me. Hell, when Dimensions in Danger was coming out 2 years ago, I thought it was going to be trash, and I was quite fully surprised, and it was pretty good. But yeah, I'm confused for that team up, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I really need to buy a hairdryer now. Like, I'm not kidding. My hair's been wet for like a few hours now. It's like 6 o'clock at night. I took a shower at like 3 or 4. My hair is still wet. But next, I want to talk about Beast Morphers Season 2, Episode 1. I just want to talk about this one episode because that's the first episode of Season 2. And so, this show, first things first, I did get what I was expecting in the first episode. Just because Evox was defeated, that doesn't mean they're done being Rangers. They still have their powers, they still work out and train, and they keep in mind that Evox wasn't the only threat out there that was after the morphing grid. I like the fact that they're still proactive in protecting the morphing grid and Morphex from anyone that would want to steal any. That's nice. And it makes me wonder now if they would get any, actual criminals that would be after Morphex, but who knows. And so, we got to see, the actual Blaze and Roxy. We saw they had cameos. Blaze was working out with Devin, and a great training scene with them fighting with bow staffs. That was awesome. Great fight choreography and everything. And Ravi and Roxy are on a date. That was cute. And Steel comes in their training hall to spread the news that, or at least try to tell them that Evox isn't dead, he's back. And so, a good real chunk of this episode is them not believing Steel that Evox is back. Which is it's sort of taking a step back with the characters, since, I don't know, it sounds like with them not believing Steel, it sounds like they really weren't, it looks like they really weren't curious. I feel like they should have been more suspicious, more curious about it, since it's their job as Power Rangers to protect the morphing grid. I feel like they should have been a bit more curious about it, maybe check it out to confirm it or not. They do. They see Scrozzle again and see that he's alive. And so, now to move on to the next thing with this episode, and it's the pacing. I feel like for the first episode, the pacing was going by a little too fast. So fast that it was just all the fighting, and then them not believing Steel came at the very end. I feel like that should have been something to lament on a bit more. But yeah, the pacing was moving pretty fast in this first episode. And so what else? Also, this is something I saw during the Megazord fight that I thought was awesome. When the Beast Wrecker Zord battle mode took its two swords and turned them into bazookas. So when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. And just blasted the monster there, destroying it. Fucking great. And at the end, they all just reaffirmed their mission to stopping Evox. And that was... yeah, it was too cool. And I'm not saying that the episode was bad. It was average. For Power Rangers in the last few years, going back to Samurai, it's about average. Like, it starts off, like, the Rangers are still Rangers. They still protect, their jobs are still to protect the morphing grid, whether it's from Evox or not. They're still training. They still keep that in mind. Hell, it's not like freaking the past 2 seasons of Power Rangers, Dino Charge and Ninja Steel. For at the end of season 1, at the beginning of season 2, they get their powers back and whatnot. It's like, this is refreshing. Like, they still have their powers. They still have jobs. That makes sense. And what else? Oh, and I guess that's another thing to talk about too. Devin and his dad. And it sounds like they're doing something. They're doing a new type of Red Ranger and his father angle, with his dad possibly being busy a lot now, possibly being too busy for his son. And I'm okay. I like that. I'm completely okay with that. Because it's not generic. I mean, it's generic, but it's so generic and old that it hasn't been touched on in ever. And besides, the usual Red Ranger and their father, story there is that, oh, dad's been away for years and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Either dad's dead, he's been missing, he's been away. It's like, the dad is always somewhere, and the Red Ranger gets sort of mopey about it at times. And it's annoying to get that again and again and again. It's like, in this case, it's just that dad works a lot, and he could not have time for his son. It's like, this I can handle, because it gives a chance that it can be overcome, English. But yeah, this episode of Beast Morphers, the first episode of season 2, not bad. I say it's about average. Man, let's see where the rest of the season takes us so far. Am I overhyped about anything? Nope. With Beast Morphers, I'm just excited. And please let season 2 be as good as season 1. And so, been going at this now for like 20 minutes. Well, hopefully I can put this video out by tomorrow. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Please tell me your thoughts of what you think of Ryusoulger being adapted next. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, share this video, tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. And I will see you guys next time.